whole modus operandi of Opus Dei is to target the political elite, the judicial elite, the business elite, because they realize that if you have an agenda, if you have a political agenda, then that's how you get that agenda to become a reality. And so for years, they've basically thrown all the resources they can at specifically at Washington, D.C. The 3,000 members that Opus Dei has in the United States, about a third of those live in the DC area, which tells you all you need to know about how they've targeted recruitment. As a Catholic organization, you would expect the main memberships to be in places like Boston, Chicago, New York, Miami, because of the big Latin American population. But no, the biggest Opus Dei community in the US lives in the DC area. And yes, there's this bookshop and chapel on K Street, which is lobbying central in the heart of DC.
Yeah.
Well, they even have a blue plaque inside where they boast about being um, the closest tabernacle to the White House, which
Wow.
again tells you all about
All you
the
need to know.
mentality of these people. On the board of this place, the Opus Dei Center in Central Washington, you've had people like Bill Barr, Leonard Leo, who is the vice president of the Federalist Society, and a man who's been single-handedly orchestrated the conservative Catholic takeover of the U.S. Supreme Court.
Kingmaker
And
when it comes to judges, really, isn't it? Just hand a list of
absolutely,
judges to Donald Trump and say, "Hey, these are the ones we want to put on the bench," and who cares? He's
that's
just
quite
back
literally what he
a
did.
promise.
Absolutely. You've got other people like Kevin Roberts, who's the president of the Heritage Foundation, the guy behind Project 2025. Mick Mulvaney, Trump's former chief of staff. Pat Cipollone, the former White House chief counsel. These guys have really very successfully penetrated the Washington, D.C. elite. And I recently learned as well that J.D. Vance now sends his eldest son to the Opus Dei school just outside of Washington, D.C. But it's, I think, a very good way of thinking about Opus Dei as well is as a it's it's a network of influence, and some of the people in that network are full-on members.